unless the gay artist has something going on for them, some other platform, either they're successfully touring and have built up a fan base, they have a television platform like American Idol, or have some other way that they are already known and have a jumping off point, it's really, really difficult to break any artist, let alone a gay artist, where there might be some discomfort in some cases.
So in the beginning, I felt like, well, maybe we should, you know, quelch it, keep it quiet, because nobody's gonna accept our music if they know that we're LGBT or we're gay or we're lesbian. So in the beginning of our career, it was like, listen, do not call us gay rappers. Okay, I want you to hear the music, we put the records out, but as you grow up, don't forget we've been doing music since we're teenagers. And the type of person you are when you're a teenager, until you mature into an adult, you start to accept yourself, you look in the mirror, and I'm happy with who I am, so inherently it becomes a part of your music because that's a part of who you are.
Even artists who are quote-unquote supposed to be straight, they're not supposed to tell their sexuality, and a lot of times rappers, not just rappers, but entertainers get dropped because of them expressing who they are. And I think that, like, for a gay artist like myself or anybody else, I think it really boils down to society and the media and the whole entertainment industry thinking that it'll work and that it's marketable, because it's all about money when it really boils down to it.
The homophobia in the hip-hop industry is really unfortunate, and it's almost emblematic of, you know, some of the negativity, whether it's towards women or towards cops or others. You know, it's the machismo a little bit, and you know, the mentality of some of the hip-hop community, though not all.
When I don't feel powerful comes from a lot of times when I go to shows and I don't get the response that I want, or it's real hard for me. Or if I go to a straight show and they have me on the card, and then a rapper gets up there and, you know, makes a lot of gay comments and stuff, and the crowd goes crazy, and then they end up not putting me on the show. You know, so sometimes I go home and I get discouraged and stuff, and I'll be wanting to stop, but once I sit down and write it down and make a song out of it, it just brings me back to the stage again.
The bigger picture of what they see that faggot is equating to being soft, and why they equate a gay man to being soft. So that's the bigger social issues when I think about, when I listen to Snoop Dogg, or when I listen to, you know, say 50 Cent throws out, you know, the fag word. What's more important to me is to hear what Ja Rule said, because he actually had intentions of going after the gay community.
I think that they're fronting, and I think that a lot of them, they get down, you know, and they trying to protect that so they could keep their, you know, they stardom working well for them, you know. But the fact of the matter is that they probably got a brother that's gay, or uncle, you know, maybe even a son, you know. So, you know, I think it's a front.
It's about social awareness. Everybody in the world, no matter you're a rapper, a priest, a doctor, you need to know about gay people, that it exists, that it's okay, that it's not a choice. It's so many things that need to be broken down that are not broken down. People have their perception. Everybody judges each other for a different reason or another. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the gay issues, people are gonna go based upon what the media puts out. Okay, when media puts a gay person, they gotta put the most craziest drag queen on TV. The one who got the makeup on, but it's not all gay people that's like that. Because probably some of their best friends that they're on tour with are gay, and they just don't know. But because it's such an exclusive industry and it's unaccepted, it's like nobody talks about it.
I think there's still somewhat of a difference between the obstacles to success for a gay man or a lesbian. When you think about the straight male population and even the straight female population are more willing to embrace, and, you know, unfortunately there's that, oh wow, lesbians are hot, you know, to gay men, and, you know, women are not threatened per se by lesbian women, straight women that is. So it's been easier potentially for that to happen.
The industry is hard. That can deflate you. The industry is hard. Because just because we're happy with ourselves doesn't mean the suits that are up in the record labels, they're like, wait, you're not showing enough breast, you're not showing enough behind, you don't have this on, you know. So we went through a phase where we were young and tomboys, and, oh, why are you dressing like that? Oh, your music's great. We had a situation where we went to a record label, major record label, okay? And we sat down with them, and they were knocking. They loved the music, looked over to us and said, said, we love this is hot, but guess what? You're not effable. I'm taking out the expletive. Okay, so he said, I can't sign you because I don't want to have sex with you. And we were 18 and we were crushed. We were crushed.
Definitely.
We were crushed. We went home, we put on tons of makeup, and we did a show that night, and then we went and we looked in the mirror and we were like, we can't do that.
We have a song called I Am. Basically, that's the anthem for anybody in the world who wants to put out the message that I'm me. I love me, and regardless of what you think or how you feel about that, that's too bad for you, because I'm gonna do me regardless. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics are basically talking about our struggle, what we go through in the game, and the things that the industry makes cookie cut. Like, they want a certain look, they want a certain way about people, and to me, that's not art. So we're basically just challenging people to think past what they see and go deeper.
This is the anthem, so put up your hands, son. Listen, I am what I am. I don't care if you feel me, cause this here is real beat. Listen, I am what I am. You don't really know what you dealing with. Hey, you don't really know what you dealing with. Hey, you don't really know what you dealing with. Hey, you don't really know what you dealing with.
Hey, yo, I am what I am.